did you see the other day, a couple of days ago, a man got arrested for carrying a sign that said Hamas are terrorists? Did you see that? Now, now, he got arrested for that because that is just blatant disinformation, isn't it? That's,
You have to watch this absolutely hilarious clip of Andrew Doyle that just rips apart Mark Rowley's Met Police.
Hamas are not... I know Hamas are not terrorists. I checked it on the BBC fact check site. So...
This is the BBC that are now in trouble for calling the Reform Party far right.
So I know that they're definitely not. But of course, you know, it's very difficult at the moment because we saw these protests. We're having them every weekend. It's really fucking up my shopping, you know, and...
I know that that sounds petty, saying, oh, you know, it's messing up my shopping, when, you know, as one individual, the world doesn't come to an end if you can't go shopping on a Saturday. However, for the actual businesses that have shops on the streets where protests are happening every Saturday, which is, Saturday is probably the busiest day of the week for them shopping-wise, it's absolutely killing them. Once every now and again, a protest that means that your business either has to close or has limited customers once or twice a year, okay, fine. But every single Saturday, protests stopping these businesses from making a profit, you're going to see these businesses closing down. And these businesses didn't do anything to deserve it. It's just really inconsiderate of them at this point, doing it every single Saturday when, to be honest, as James cleverly said, you've made your point, and realistically, Israel and Hamas, they're not listening and going, oh, some kid on the streets of London on a Saturday held up a sign saying ceasefire now. We better change our strategy. It's just not going to happen. You've made your point. Just let businesses reopen and let life go on again. Anyway, back to the piss take of the Met Police.
And there was that moment where Hizb ut-Tahrir, which is a group that is outlawed in most Arab countries, Hizb ut-Tahrir was standing there calling for jihad. Now, to be fair on the Met Police, they acted very swiftly, didn't they? They put a tweet out, didn't they?
It is absolutely hilarious how, with these protests, the Met Police think that they look in control if they put tweets out and respond to things that have happened. It's just absolutely pathetic. They stand there with their arms crossed whilst people are calling for jihad, calling for intifada, shouting from the river to the sea and whatnot. And then they act like they're in charge because they put out a tweet saying, this was said on so-and-so day on this street. We think that this word has multiple meanings, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't make you look in control. It just makes you look pathetic.
Put a tweet out. And it said... the word jihad has a number of meanings. And it does, you know, we assume that jihad means holy war, but it's more of a kind of yoga retreat, you know, it's more like, it's very peaceful. I went for a jihad at my local spa, and I had this thing called an intifada. It's, you know, it's a face wash. It's a kind of, with tea tree and lavender oil, that kind of stuff. You know, it's at the river to the sea beauty experience. You should try that.
It sounds quite romantic, actually. It sounds like you can go off on a nice holiday to Thailand and go on a retreat called Intifada, get your nice face wash. It's absolutely hilarious. This. So there we go. That's absolutely hilarious. I mean, sometimes in a bad situation, the best thing that you can do is just have a laugh about it. It's the only way to get through it without getting depressed and miserable. Mark Rowley's Met Police is a complete joke, so let's take the mick out of it. I say we probably aren't going to get Mark Rowley to sort out the Met Police anytime soon. It's probably going to be an absolute mess for the foreseeable future, so we may as well have a laugh about it. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel if you like this video. I'm Chloe Dobbs, and make sure you ring the notification bell so you don't miss another video. I will see you next time.